it'll push it. So this little power bank will actually run this unit. So we know it's at max cooling. That feels great. Actually, let me just show you what the temperature is. 48 degrees coming directly out of there. Let's back up a little bit. 51 degrees right here. Backing up a little more. 51 degrees right here. Look how far away I am. That's 51 degrees. Let's check the wind speed of this thing. Here's the unit itself right here. Now I plugged it into a portable power bank because I want to show y'all on how much wattage this thing will pull out of this unit right here. First off, let me just go over everything you're going to get in the box. So it came all put together like this. One thing you will have to do is add the exhaust hose. It was very easy. It just locks on and it comes with this long hose right here, and it comes with a window kind of out unit. So just, you have to have the hot air going out somewhere. So remember, you're going to have to vent this. If you get this, you have to put it close to a window. Here's the hose for kind of venting out the water or draining the water. This is a dehumidifier. It's a fan and it's an AC unit. So air conditioner and dehumidifier and fan all in one. Here's the top for the dehumidifier right there, and then down here's the bottom for the AC unit. You'll just put that little hose on there and drain it out. By the way, leave it capped up and it'll let you know when it's got too much water and that it needs to be drained. Then you're going to get a little owner's manual here. I'm not going to go over the owner's manual. It kind of goes over a lot on how to install everything. Very simple, kind of like a little quick start guide. You do get a remote. You don't get batteries with the remote, but you do get a remote that has all of the functions. We'll go over that. An extra screen. That screen right there is a replaceable screen for in there. Kind of piece right here goes that way. You'll lock it in there, but because of the size of my window, I did not use that. I just crammed that curtain right there. I'm out here in my little shed, which is a small little shed that I want to kind of keep cool, and this is exactly what this thing is good for. Either a small room, so from 400 to 850 square feet, which is actually a lot. It puts out a ton of air, so I was very impressed with it. There's everything you get in the box. Let me just go over and show you the unit working. Now we will have to let it start up here, so we can use the remote first. Hit the on button. As soon as you hit the on button, now I got mine. You see how that's lifting up? It's going to slowly ramp up. Notice how you guys can't even hear it. It is very quiet. So let's put it on fan speed. Let's go to high on the fan speed. I don't know how well you can hear that in the camera. There's the temperature, so let's go down on the temperature. 60, 68, 67. Let's go as cold as we can get it, which is 61 degrees. 61 degrees on the temperature. Already I heard the compressor kick on. Right here you got cool, dry, and fan. There's just fan by itself, but let's go back to cool. I didn't mean to hit that button. Go back to cool. Now we got to let it go ahead and start the compressor back up again. Turning it all back on high. So if you turn it off while the compressor on, it has to restart itself. We'll let it go ahead and go through the restart cycle, but I'm just going to show y'all. So here's this swing. If you're wondering what that does, watch this thing right here. Y'all see that? Isn't that neat? It just kind of constricts the airflow down a little bit. Very nice on the airflow. Let me grab some meters and we'll do some testing. We'll test the temperature of this thing and I'll test the wind speed coming out of this thing to give you guys a good idea. There is a sleep on here. This is very quiet unit, so this is great for inside of a bedroom or kind of like your office or somewhere like that. It's super quiet. Let me grab some meters and let's do some actual testing on this. Okay, we are at full cooling mode. I have the compressor fired up. Everything's going. It's been going for about 2 minutes now. You can see right here we are at 1,044 watts of power coming out. Now I run this on a solar panel and I can actually run this and keep this going for a while, because if I have a good solar panel pushing on this thing, it'll push it. So this little power bank will actually run this unit. So we know it's at max cooling. That feels great. Let me just show you what the temperature is. 48 degrees coming directly out of there. Let's back up a little bit. 51 degrees right here. Backing up a little more. 51 degrees right here. Look how far away I am. That's 51 degrees. Let's check the wind speed of this thing. 12 miles per hour. I think it got up to 13 a while ago. We're at 13.6 miles per hour as far as wind speed coming out of there. Right back here, we're still like right around 3 miles per hour, 4 miles per hour. When it constricts down, it gets up to 7 right there. So I like the fact that it does that right there. So we can just say that it can go anywhere between like 10 and 14 as far as speed right here. And back here, I can get around about 7 miles per hour wind. So that just gives you guys an idea of how cold this thing, or how well this thing blows out of there. Once again, looking at the temperature, we're at 46 degrees on this thing. I run it in this little shed that I have right here. It works perfect for this. It keeps this super cool while I'm doing projects in here. I just turn this on where it cools everything off and knocks that humidity and heat down. It was very simple to set up. It runs off a power bank. It can run off a 110 outlet. I don't see any issues with this air conditioner at all. Cooled down almost an entire house, if nothing else, a big room. So yeah, there it is. That's all I got on the Garvee portable AC. See you on the next video.